Hi, my name is Farhan and I'm from FSR Technology. We are the creators of the TUNEBOSS ECU, which I think many people now know. And what is the TUNEBOSS ECU? TUNEBOSS, the ECU stands for Engine Control Unit, or some people call it ECM, Engine Control Module. And what it does is, it's the brain of the bike. And for fuel injection bikes, they all have this ECU module installed. So what makes our TUNEBOSS ECU better than the others? Our TUNEBOSS ECU currently is a standalone ECU, and it has a built-in Bluetooth feature, which we have for every single TUNEBOSS ECU. It's not an add-on feature, it's built in without any add-ons. So some of the other features that we have are, it allows you to increase your RPM limit on the bike, and you can set all this from your phone. It's very, very simple, very easy to use. And we have add-on features such as the ShiftBoss quick shifter, and you can adjust your fuel and your spark timing. Everything can be done wirelessly via a smartphone app. And we also have a very advanced diagnostic features which are available again through the smartphone. It's a very simple installation, plug and play. Anybody can do it. So let's see how it's done next. Okay, so just open the box. Okay, have all the features listed here. So you slide out the box right here. Okay. And you can see we have a quick installation guide for you to quickly set up your ECU, but nobody is going to read that, so that's what this video is about. So initially what you have to do is unplug your stock ECU. It's just very simple. And you plug in the TUNEBOSS ECU. It's a plug and play process. No special wiring needed. Make sure it clicks properly when you install. Okay. And make sure you tie it down properly inside your bike. So now we have our TUNEBOSS ECU installed on this awesome new Yamaha M/. Okay, just key on the bike, and then we'll show you how to operate the app. So let's head over to here. Okay, so the app is available on the Android Play Store in countries where there's an official distributor. So we start the app, we connect the device in list for the first time connection. So you scan for devices. Okay, sometimes the device appears as a null device, but when you click on it, it will tell you, here we go. So the stock pin is 1342. So this is for the Bluetooth pairing request. You only need to do this once for each time you connect to a new phone. Press OK. And now we have the password. The default password is password, all capital letters. So if this is your TUNEBOSS unit, you would want to store it as your default, your TUNEBOSS device, so you can easily connect to it next time. Okay, so now you can check the device info. It's a new device. The maximum, you can see your maximum limit. You can see the firmware version, the hardware version, the bike manufacturer. Bike model has not been updated yet. This is a new, it's a new device, new unit. and you can see your unique ID. Each TUNEBOSS has a unique, globally unique ID. It's the globally unique, so no other TUNEBOSS has the same ID. And you can see here the shift boss setting. This is our quick shifter, which is currently disabled. Okay, so now we go back. And the first thing you will have to do is to change your password. So we have this feature as a security measure because all our TUNEBOSS have Bluetooth, so you should change your password. There's two options. The first is to use a default password, but we highly recommend that you use the new password option. But in this case, I will go for the default password. So you would use a new to use a new password. You would do this. So anytime you are unsure, you can always press this button. So this will give you a simple help guide. So after you have changed your password, now you will need to calibrate your throttle. So you click on this. Okay. So now you press start. So now we go to the bike and we push the throttle from 0 to 100 a few times just to get the calibration correct. Okay, once that is done, finish. Okay, now we press back. So now every option is now available once your change password and throttle calibration is done. Our TUNEBOSS Manager software is available for free from the Android Play Store. So here we can show you how to get it. Search for TUNEBOSS Manager, or just search for TUNEBOSS. It's very simple. And you'll find it immediately. So just click on it. I've already installed it on this phone, but this is how you find it on the Play Store. One of the really interesting features that we have is a download map feature, where we upload pre-tuned maps which we've done on the dyno, and you can just easily download it and load it into your bike to get the maximum performance with very little effort. So I'm going to show you now how to do that, which is, so you just go to the download maps section, pick your bike, get available maps, so I'm going to go with the stock bike settings, save table. So the map is successfully saved in the phone, but it's not loaded into the bike yet. So now you're going to have to go to the configure maps section and load the map to TUNEBOSS. Yes. So once it's done, the map, it will indicate so here. So it's really that simple, to get a pre-tuned map from us. No effort from on your part to tune it, because most people don't know how to tune it. Now we'll look into the RPM limit settings, which you can set very easily. So the default setting is something we've predetermined for each bike. Different models will be different. For the M/, it's 11,200 RPM. Okay, now we will adjust the RPM limit settings much lower number. Let's say 6,000 RPM. Okay, RPM limit change successful. Let's try it again. So as you can see, the RPM has been limited to 6,000. Very easy for you to set yourself. You can increase it to up to 14,000 RPM, but it is not recommended unless you really know what you're doing. Okay. Now we'll go to the next feature, which is I'll show you the fuel adjustment and spark adjustment. So this is it's more for advanced users. We do not recommend most people to mess with this unless you really know what you're doing. So the fuel adjustment adjusts each step is a 1% increase or decrease. So 6.5 means 5% increase in fuel at this throttle position. So these are the RPMs. And these are the throttle positions. So, this is something you can do on your own if you know what you're doing. So again, the spark adjustment is also an advanced feature which we do not recommend most users to mess with. But again, an advance is a single degree, 1 degree advance. So if you see 4 here, it means a 4-degree advance, and this means a 5-degree retard. So you can see, advanced retard. So when you're done, you just press right or read. Again, this is an advanced feature. We do not recommend most users to mess with it. Okay, this is the dashboard feature, which is one of the best features on our ECU. So this allows you to diagnose any problems, and also figure out your RPM, your speed, and you can monitor a few things like the battery voltage, the engine temperature, throttle percent, manifold intake pressure. So I've started it now, and we'll start the TUNEBOSS. Start the bike, sorry.